This is the Mix 106 Cares for Kids Radiothon. Mike and Nicole are giving you the chance to team with the Idaho Food Bank as a backpack buddy. For less than $1 a day, you can ensure a child in need doesn't go hungry.
I really think it's cool what you guys are doing.
Call 275-8806, 275-8806, or online at mix106radio.com.
Mix 106 and the Mix 106 Cares for Kids Radiothon today to benefit the Backpack Buddies program with the Idaho Food Bank. It's Jeff and producer JD while Mike and Nicole take a quick break off. They're back soon. This is a great hour, by the way, for you to get involved because we've got some fun stuff just to say thanks for taking the time to call. Thanks for being a part of it. It could be 5 seconds of summer tickets for you and your guest. 275-8806 is the number. And JD, you and I have learned a lot about this program, but we know nothing compared to what Mary Ann does from the food bank. In fact, you were the coordinator for 5 years of the Backpack Buddies program, right?
Yes, I was.
And you decided to leave it all behind and go on to a new job. But I love, the coolest thing about the phone bank is they're all volunteers from the food bank. So the phone bank here is run by the food bank coming in to do the volunteering, and it's everybody from the office taking time out of their day to come over. I sense you all believe deeply in this program.
We do. I mean, it's such a great program to be able to help the kids that really need it the most, and being able to share those moments with them to be able to provide what they need, as well as receive the feedback that we get from them from our backpack program surveys.
Yeah, tell us about that, because it's not done blindly. You're not just deciding this is what they'll like. You actually really put in extra effort to make sure that the food that goes home is what they want and will eat and love.
Exactly. So as Jackie mentioned earlier, when we survey the kids for the menu, we want to make sure that we're providing, stuff that they actually eat and like.
Yeah.
But then in addition to that, we ask them for any feedback of, what the program means to them. And majority of the comments that I read year after year, I seriously cannot go through it without crying.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of things that, they say about sharing the food with the families. They're able to help with the families. They provide, there's a sense of responsibility, which, sometimes it's sad because they're kids and they should be worried about, playing outside and having fun. But, they know that there's issues going on at home that they feel responsible and they want to contribute to that.
And this empowers that.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, you're covering their need and you're letting them even do something. I've thought of it, and I don't know if this is even fair for you to say this, I'm going to put words in your mouth, but in a way you're restoring their ability to be a kid, and also in a way you're taking some stress off mom and dad at the same time. It's a very big deal. And I've really experienced this in my life too. I have an 8-year-old, and I've realized that if you love my kid, even if you and I didn't get along before, I got some love for you for caring for my kid. It's very moving, I think, as a parent that someone steps in and says, I want to watch out for you too.
Oh, definitely. And then in addition to that, we also survey the coordinators.
Yeah.
And a majority of the response that we get from them, they see a high level of self-esteem, increasing their self-esteem, their disposition and energy level. They're able to come back on Monday ready to learn and ready to be a kid and, hang out with their kids and learn from their teacher.
Yeah, that's great. That's what we want.
One of the things that I think is really great that you guys do with the backpacks as well is you make them feel almost empowered because you give them these backpacks that aren't labeled any different. It's a backpack that they can feel proud that they are, taking home and maybe providing for their family, but also providing for themselves. And there's nothing labeled on it that says you need this, but they know that this is what is going to help them get through. And that's amazing that you guys do that, because in elementary school and junior high, whatever age that you're going through, there can be so many insecurities. This isn't something that makes them, spend out a little bit more than what it would feel, anyways.
Oh, yes, definitely. The people that we work with at the schools are the social workers and counselors, and they see the same thing, that we want to provide the highest level of confidentiality with the program. And so distributing the backpacks is in a very discreet way, so that, they are not stigmatized and they're not visible for the other kids to see and feel, embarrassed because they're receiving the program.
So do you get some feedback from the kids? It's pretty amazing then?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
They love sharing their their feedback on the stuff of the food that they love to eat and what they don't like.
What's the most popular? What do you think? What's the best thing you send home?
Oh my gosh, it's definitely the snacks. We use definitely the sweet peps and the snacks.
I like that. All right, here's the deal. Would you take care of one child? You don't have to fix the entire problem. There are thousands who need it, but one will be changed. One life will be impacted, you're guaranteed, and probably more than that with their family. It's one of those ripple effect things that your call today could change the course of a kiddo's life and honestly put their family in a different place.
Yeah, and the one thing that I always just want to end, every year I mention this, for all of our donors out there, please know that you guys are providing more than the food. You guys are providing stability and consistency to these kids, and you guys really create such a long-term effect for these children. So please know that it goes beyond just the food.
It's food and hope. All right. Now, we'd love to tell more kids, yep, you are in the program. You can also give at mix106radio.com. And thank you very much, Marianne. We appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right.